What do you know about your body and mind right now? Normally, a person who lives a moral life often thinks about what duties he has towards his father, mother, and children. What obligations do I have towards my wife or husband? What duties do I have in the teacher-student relationship? What duties do I have towards my friends and those around me? What duties do I have when dealing with superiors, subordinates, employees, servants, etc.? Obligation directed outward. But few people think about what duties they have towards themselves. Buddha Shakyamuni taught in the scriptures that if people do not know their inner body and mind, they will speak and act like a wild animal. His immortal saying says that a person uses swords and force to conquer and defeat everyone in this world. But on the contrary, if he cannot conquer his inner self, he is still a loser. A person who conquers his inner self has in fact conquered the whole world. Therefore, people must clearly understand their body and mind right in this reality, right at this moment, at all times, in all places, not looking for the past, not imagining the future. So understanding your body and mind is understanding something. It is understanding and practicing, experiencing in daily life all three bodies: physical, mental, and spiritual. Our daily duty is to cultivate physical strength, mental strength, and spiritual strength. The first is about physical strength. The three pillars of human health are sleep, nutrition, and balance of body and mind. When you are young, you must exercise. As we age, we must preserve and regulate our vitality. Qi is a subtle form of biological energy in the human body. People who live long, healthy, and have a clear mind for a long time do so thanks to physical exercise when they are young. Science has proven the benefits of physical activity at all ages. The problem is to maintain and restore activity ability and physical condition in a regular and appropriate manner for each age group. The benefits of physical activity that science shows in adults and older people over 64 years old are: 1. Reduce the number of deaths from all causes. 2. Reduce cardiovascular disease and blood pressure. 3. Reduce cerebrovascular accidents. 4. Reduce type 2 diabetes. 5. Reduce breast and intestinal cancer. 6. Increase cardiovascular, respiratory, and muscular capacity. 7. Body mass is balanced, not fat, not thin. 8. Bones are strengthened and strengthened. 9. Less likely to fall, can cause broken bones and injuries. 10. Strong mental health. 11. Less limited in social activities. The World Health Organization advises an older person should do 150 minutes of moderate-intensity physical activity every week, or 75 minutes of high-intensity physical activity, or a combination of both. This can be specified by: walk briskly for half an hour every day, or walk briskly twice a week for 1 hour and 15 minutes, or 3 times a week, walk briskly for 50 minutes. In the past, the Buddha did not mention physical exercise, but he and his monks had to walk every day to beg for alms, sometimes dozens of kilometers into villages or cities, only walking and barefoot. In the scriptures, we see mention of a type of energy of the mind network Qian. Without this energy, the mind will die, like a lamp without electricity to light it. If you want to nurture this energy, you must practice meditation, qigong, yoga. Second is about mentality. In the Sutta Happiness, Mangala Sutta, the Buddha taught, one of the 38 noble blessings is to listen a lot, learn widely. In another sutta, Buddha said, to be happy in the present life, people must be skillful in their profession, effective and energetic in whatever profession they do. Of course, it must be a profession of right action and right livelihood, and if you want to be happy in the next life, the layperson must carry the wisdom that leads to the cessation of suffering and liberation. Thus, on the one hand, lay people must expand their professional knowledge to improve their material life, and on the other hand, they must expand their Buddhist knowledge to prepare for final liberation. The expansion of Buddhist knowledge is extremely profound and wonderful, of high intellectual level, but very close to everyday life. In this article, because time does not allow, I will briefly summarize as follows. Intellectual literature. Understanding gained by studying through the Tripitaka, through Buddhist literature that has been gathered for more than 2,567 years. Through that, we must grasp the basic teachings of Buddhism, the principles that have helped people escape suffering and suffering. Intellectual wisdom, understanding through thinking and reasoning to find solutions to apply to current life, helping people find happiness in a life full of contradictions, frustrations, and turmoil. People find harmony in their own body and mind, harmony between themselves and others in the family and social community, and harmony with the nature of the universe. Intellectual practice. Intuitive wisdom is obtained through training and practicing dharmas, such as practicing the 4 mindfulness meditations, practicing the Eightfold Path. Through meditation. Meditation is the only method to penetrate the deepest depths of spirituality, to thoroughly understand all the laws of movement of dharmas in humans in this universe. Once fully trained, this wisdom has the ability to eliminate afflictions and suffering, and pierce the veil of ignorance to bring people to liberation and nirvana. Thus, a layperson's duty to himself is to train wisdom, and must use scientific methods to train his mental capacity, even if it is learning vocational knowledge, karma in life, or Buddhist knowledge for spiritual transformation. Third, about mental strength. Mind power is the power of mental energy. We people often confuse mental power and intellectual power. They think that someone with many degrees and knowledge has a lot of spiritual strength. In fact, we see this is not true. A university professor, world-famous expert on economics, capable of becoming president of France, in just a moment became a sex criminal, just because the soul is weak and cannot overcome the fire of lust. So what is mind power? Is inner strength when all 3 elements are met? 1 is paying attention, also known as mindfulness, which is attention and concentration on one object, one problem. Second, awakening. Awakening, that is, maintaining mindfulness of body and mind, being clear and lucid in both body and mind. Third is peace and equanimity, a state of peace and balance, not troubled by anger, not clouded by greed or obscured by ignorance. These 3 elements can only be obtained through proper Dharma practice, and this practice is only successful when they become a spiritual reflex, i.e. through empirical experience. Practicing these 3 elements in daily life is extremely important, because in our hustle and bustle life, there are always afflictions arising: greed, anger, ignorance. When afflictions arise, the 3 elements, these immediately come together to destroy afflictions and make people peaceful and happy. Without them, the human mind will fall into a state of 1. Uncertainty, absent-mindedness, negligence, contrary to attention. 2. Dullness, drowsiness, contrary to awakening. 3. Anger, frustration, and anger, contrary to equanimity. Thus, Buddhists, knowing the value of spiritual strength, understanding the meaning of body and mind balance, and the benefits of meditation methods, why not devote themselves to it as a noble duty? This short video cannot explain it thoroughly and in detail to you. If you are more interested in these issues, please subscribe to the channel, turn on the bell, and watch in-depth analysis videos at Life Values channel. If you find the video interesting, please subscribe to the channel, turn on the notification bell, like, and share with friends so that the video can spread to many people who can enjoy this meaning of life. Thank you very much.